Alright, greetings Penutians, and welcome to my Nightmare Paradise guide video. And before we get started, some basic information for this are the following. Though there are 3 different types of epic dungeons now, the rule of only 2 epic dungeons done per account per week is still in effect. And you must be level 280 in order to unlock this epic dungeon. Doing this on a strong character is recommended, as I was doing this on an approximately 350 mil combat power with 10.8 thousand fragments invested in it, and it was still a little slow during the fighting portions. For the rewards for this epic dungeon, they are 2 Soul Urta, and if you're on heroic servers, 70 fragments as a base, and if you're on interactive servers, it's going to be 10 for the base amount. Completing the story mode for Nightmare Paradise will allow all characters to skip story mode. And during the game mode, if you wish to remap the skills, all you have to do is click on the skill icon that you want to change, and then, afterwards, click a random key that you want to actually use for it to remap it. Your primary skill is going to be a quick time activation skill, and for each stage that requires it, they will activate either one of these 4 sets, 1, 2, 3, 4, QWER, ASDF, or ZXCV. They won't be in that particular order, but they will always be a combination of one of those sets out of the 4 sets. And that is the last of the basic information I will be covering. If there are any information that I did not cover as a basic that you guys think I should include, please let me know and I'll actually update it in the description or put it in a pinned comment. Now, to cover the stages themselves. For stage 1, you will spawn in this stage with a total of 7 banners at the top middle of the map, which you'll be required to kill mobs in the map to gain energy, of which you can spend 200 of the energy gathered by pressing the skill that you see at the bottom of the middle of your screen. You must use the skill on top of the banners or as close to them as possible. And just as a tip, you can use your skill on multiple banners if you center yourself between 2 or in the middle of the 3 in order to activate the quick time skill for all of them. Once the skill is activated, you will have to do a quick time event that you have to do from start to finish. It doesn't matter which end that you do it on, so long as either from the start to end or the end to the start. And if you're fast enough, you can either get 2 or 3 whole banners done at once. And as you can see, I'm not that good, so yeah. For stage 2, you'll be required to gather energy by killing mobs in the map, just like how you did for stage 1. And you will have to kill the NPC at the very start that is actually going to be noted on your minimap with a red star. Once it's killed, it will spawn a bunch of clones of itself. After which, you will have to use that skill that you used from the last stage on top of the actual clone itself to kill it. But you will have to kill the clone that is actually the real one. You can spot the real one amongst the clones by looking at all their tails. The one with rings on its tail will be the real one. You'll be required to do this a total of 2 times. Once you've done them twice, you're done. For stage 3, it is literally a repeat of stage 1. Kill mobs, get energy, destroy the banners, and move on. For stage 4, you'll be required to collect 500 energy by killing the mobs. Then, go to the blue star on your minimap and then activate that skill. And just as a tip, for weaker characters that you're doing this on, you might want to charge more energy so you can use the quick time skill at the fight at the end of the minigame. Once you activate the skill, you'll be sent into a flying minigame where you'll have 5 lives total. Mobs will take away 1 life, while platforms will take away 2. You can also use the skill on your skill bar to kill it without charging any energy. And once you make it to the end, you'll have to fight the NPC again, and if you save some energy, you can actually use that skill on the NPC to help you kill it a little bit faster. For stage 5, this one will be a boss fight, where your total lives will be noted in the timer UI at the top of your screen. And you can actually use the quick time event skill while charging from doing hits on the actual boss itself to actually stun it and do damage. And sometimes throughout the fight, a yellow dome will spawn and you'll need to go inside of it. Once inside, activate the skill seen at the bottom of your screen and it will activate a quick time event. Once the quick time event is done, it will stun the boss for a while. For stage 6, this stage will require you to guide an orb up a vertical map where you'll have to avoid platforms and guide the orb itself through the map without having it get hit as well. To guide the orb up, you'll have to use a skill at the bottom of your hotbar by collecting energy throughout the map. You can do so by either killing mobs or collecting the energy orbs that are littered throughout the map. And just a bit of a note, if you are about to get hit by a platform, you can actually activate the quick time skill to break the platform. I don't have a recording of it because I did not know about this before recording this. For the final stage, stage 7, this is the final boss fight where you'll be required to kill the boss a total of 4 times by either damaging them or using the skill at the bottom of your screen. Doing so will activate a quick time event, and completing it will do about 5% damage and stun the boss for a short amount of time. And for each time you kill them, it will fill up a quarter of the banner at the top of your screen, of which you'll be required to complete it 4 times. There's going to be an instance in the fight where if you get hit by her purple orb skill that bounces around the map, it will trigger a minigame where you have to dodge explosions and then a quick time event at the end to get out of it. And once you do get out of that skill, it will actually do a decent amount of damage to the boss as well as stun her for a bit. And after that, you're done. And with that, if there's anything I missed in this guide, please let me know down in the comments and I'll be sure to add it to the description or at a pinned comment. And with that being said, thanks for watching and the continued support. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!